有人話咧揸古董車咧，真係令人又愛又恨又令人欲罷不能嘅一個嗜好嚟㗎。點解咁講呢？因為其實咧要揾一架自己啱心水嘅古董車咧，真係好難，又同時候咧要花啲錢咧去保養佢啦、執靚佢。但係你諗下喎，如果咧你可以揸住自己中意嘅嗰架古董車喺條街度行，嗰種滿足同埋自豪感咧，真係冇嘢可以替代得到㗎喎。對於 Ringo 嚟講，汽車機件嘅吸引力係冇其他嘢可以替代嘅。佢細個就開始對機電工程產生濃厚嘅興趣，依家佢仲將呢種興趣變成一盤生意添。Hi Ringo, what sparks your passion for mechanical engineering?
Actually, since a young age, I've started to build car models. And eventually, I saved up some money, and then I have invested all I had on radio control toys, from cars to helicopter. I always want to know how things work behind the scene, and I want to understand about the mechanics. That's why I think mechanical engineering is just for me.
All right. So, what actually drives you to start your classic car business?
In fact, I used to follow a lot of new cars and technology. And I realized these sort of new cars depreciate so much in value when it comes to reselling. That's why I said to myself, why not look into classic cars? They are so good to look at. It's no longer in production. And you can enjoy the pure power and driving pleasure. And yet, it goes up in value.
And we're here in your massive and impressive collection. So which car and which one actually is your favorite car?
Actually, my favorite one is a 1985 two-door saloon. When I first got my driving license when I was 17, it was actually my first car. I used to spend a lot of weekends polishing it, doing cool stuff on it. And now I managed to find an even better one. And it's this one. It has gone through an extensive restoration from bare shell. It has got a new engine tuning, and then all the underbonnet parts has been replaced, and there are virtually no rust on the car. Obviously, this car is so much more special. It is very rare. It is a custom built. It is one and only in the world, and it is truly an award-winning show car.
More and more people interested in owning a classic and collectible vehicles nowadays, including myself.
Yep.
So do you have any tip to share with rookies who want to buy a classic car?
Actually, there are two main ways to find your dream classic. The first one is from the local market, and you either have to know the previous owner very well, or you need a trusted garage to do the inspection for you to make sure the car is all right. And the second way is to import the car from abroad. Obviously, it involves a bigger risk because you don't get to see your car. However, you can always go through some car history check. You will get to know if the car has previously involved in an accident or if the mileage clock is correct. Most of the time, the car has already gone through the inspection and the MOT. What that means is the car is perfectly drivable and it is safe to drive. Just to remember, classic cars runs on pure mechanics. Theoretically, any problems can be fixed, but the main difficulty is to get hold of the parts. This is what classic car ownership is all about.
I think I definitely need your help in the future, Ringo. But I got a question. So I wonder, all the cars here are drivable?
Yes, of course. Would you like to take a drive?
Sure. I really enjoyed our car ride, and I heard about you spent a lot of time to restore this classic car here. Can you tell us more about it?
Actually, when I first bought this car, it was in such a poor condition. The engine not running well, exhaust gas leaking. There was nothing enjoyable driving this car. And soon, the car broke down completely, and it got towed into a workshop. Since then, I've decided to do a complete makeover, especially on the engine. The car has gone through an engine rebuild, fitted with a new exhaust system, and also a steering rack to improve the steering. Now the end result is really good. Every time when I drive this car, it put a smile on my face.
And how did that experience inspire your business?
It was such a good experience restoring this car. It's like doing an art piece where you put different elements together to complete the picture. Now I have an even stronger determination to solve problems as technology is changing every day. I'm constantly willing to learn, and this is what makes car business so interesting.
Ringo 對汽車嘅熱愛又點會局限於古董車呢？佢嘅理想其實係涉獵所有同車有關嘅範疇，令到所有鍾意車嘅朋友都有一個聚腳點。
It's really cool to see so many well-groomed retro cars here, but is there any one that you're absolutely not selling?
Actually, the one that I'm definitely not selling would be a 1938 British-made classic car. This car has survived through the World War II. The interior has gone through an extensive restoration, and some new leather has put on, while the dashboard remains the same. And right now, it still has the original engine in it.
But I know your passion for cars goes beyond the classics. Can you tell me what inspires you to run an automotive business that provides all-round service?
As a car owner yourself, I'm sure there are times that you come across problems and not sure where to get professional assistance. That's why we try to put everything here. From the time you buy your car, you might want to come back for a regular car wash. In case you would like to protect your car, you can also choose to put on a ceramic coating. When there are times that you would like to improve the performance of your car, then we can do slight modification on your car. And after a year, you might want to do a regular service, and we can also help, or even do a much bigger repair job. That's why the whole process can be hassle-free.
Ringo, please tell me, what do you enjoy the most about running this business?
Actually, if you come along during the weekends, this place, we have gathered a lot of car enthusiasts, and I enjoy very much to share about car ownership, where they've been, what they've done, or even some bring along their babies and we talk about families. And also, I have such a great team to work with. We share, we laugh together. From the point we receive the customer to the point that we finish the car and hand over back to the customer, we all work as a team. While one member is receiving the customer, speaking to the customer, telling the customer about our service, we have our technician outside doing the regular check, and maybe another member who have gone to buy the car parts, and right away we put on the car, and the customer can have a very pleasant experience. I hope our customer can see our passion and we can bring joy to our customer.
And what's your ultimate goal in this business?
Most people think a workshop can be messy, can be dirty, and some people might not even want to come into a workshop. But I would like to change this perception. I would like to show that running a workshop can be very interesting, can be very professional. We would like to set a benchmark for the industry and possibly to attract more young people coming into the industry. And from our experienced staff and technicians, we can promote the professionalism on auto services.